Hi there, welcome to YogaPad and welcome to your 45-minute sequence for this month. So today we're going to have a look at a sequence to work on stabilisation, twisting and letting go. So we'll certainly work with that with our body, and you may or may not find some correlation with that in your everyday life. So before we start, you may need a blanket and you may need a bolster. If you don't have a bolster at home, you can get a pillow or a couple of pillows or some cushions, just something soft that you can stack up at the end. So let's start. Take a comfortable seat, sit up on a blanket or a cushion if that feels good for your hips to be a little more elevated, and take the hands over the knees, nice posture through the spine, and take the eyes closed. And just welcome yourself to your practice, and just initially give yourself a little pat on the back for creating the time to practice today. And just taking a few moments to settle into your breath. And over the next few breaths, starting to lengthen out the breath. So slightly deeper inhales and matching the length of those deeper inhales with a deeper and longer exhalation. And as you settle into a longer and deeper breath, over the next few cycles of breath, when you exhale, see if you can really take that exhalation down into the hips, down into the feet, so down into your base. That's your point of stability. Just keep breathing a nice rhythmic cycle of breath and really focus and concentrate on grounding down, feeling your stability. And as you do that with the breath, you may want to start to contemplate some of the things in your life that you find stable and steady. Taking a moment to recognize those things and just feel grateful for the steadiness of those things in your life. Keeping that nice, grounded, stable feeling through the hips, through the feet. Over the next few cycles of breath, on the inhalations, really feel a nice uplift through the spine. And just start to contemplate some of the things in your life that you wouldn't mind just lifting up and letting go of. You can keep the eyes closed now, or just slightly blink them open and just keep your gaze down, and just taking your left hand to your right knee, taking the right fingertips behind you. Inhale, rise up and just think of the things you want to let go, and then exhale. Just twist around to the right and get the feeling that with your body you can release. Inhale to center. Exhale, take the right fingertips to the left knee. Lift and lengthen, and then exhale, release and twist around to the left. A couple more rounds like that. Inhale, center. Exhale, turning around to the right. Inhale, center, and then exhale, around to the left. Inhale, center, and then coming up onto all fours, and we'll just do a few little warm-ups to get a bit of twist through the spine and a bit of stability through our torso and our hips. So starting with the spine, just step the left hand out in front of you and thread the right hand under you. So if you're, you may want to come down onto your forearm and twist here. If you feel comfortable, you can thread it all the way, palm up, and rest on your right shoulder, lengthening the left hand in front of you. Inhale here, really lengthen the left arm. And then exhale, take the left hip into the center. Inhale, lengthen the spine, And then exhale, just slightly roll the chest up towards the roof. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, just feel a gentle spiral through the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, step the left hand back and come to the other side. Stepping the right hand slightly forward. And then exhaling either onto your forearm or you can thread the shoulder all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the right hand forward. And then exhale, make sure the right hip is set above the heels. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, slightly roll the chest open towards the roof. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, last time. And then exhale, step the right hand back and come onto all fours. So taking the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Just sag your upper back and your belly, just for a bit of contrast here. And then take your right hand and place it under your belly. And just feel your bottom ribs. Feel that you can lift the lower belly up, and you can also lift your lower ribs up and get quite a stable feeling here through your torso. Place the right hand down, again, contrast, sag, and then just lift the lower ribs, lift the lower belly and feel quite stable through the center here. Keep the belly and the hips stable. Inhale the right knee towards the chest. Keep everything still except your leg. Exhale it behind you. Flex the foot as you do so. Inhale the right knee forward. Exhale, belly and hips stay still as you extend back. Inhale, knee forward. And then exhale, take the foot back and keep it there. Inhale, lengthen, crown of the head to the back heel. And then exhale, reset the lower belly, lift, lower ribs lift. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, make sure your big toe and the knee are pointing down, inner thigh rolling up. Inhale. And exhale. For balance with your stability, inhale the left fingertips onto the left ear. And then exhale, lengthen the hand out in front of you. Inhale, long from fingertips to the back heel. And exhale, lift lower belly, lower ribs. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, stabilize. Inhale last time. And then exhale, release. Okay, taking the other side. Inhaling the left knee towards the chest. And then exhale, flex the back foot and send it out behind you. Inhale, knee forward. Exhale, keep the belly still, the hips still, just the leg moving back. Inhale. And then exhale, take the leg behind you, pointing the big toe down and the kneecap down. Inhale, lengthen, crown of the head to the back heel. And exhale, lift the lower ribs, lift the lower belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll the inner thigh up towards the roof. Inhale. And then exhale, taking the right fingertips to the right ear. Inhale here, lengthen. And then exhale, stretch the right fingertips forward. Use your belly for stabilization here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift the lower belly, lift the lower ribs. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And then exhale, release. And just sit back onto the heels. Give your lower back a little bit of a rest here. Just a couple of breaths before we start to get really warm. Coming up and taking yourself to the front of the mat. Taking your big toes together. So we'll take 3 rounds of sun salute. Just warm up our whole body. Big toes together, just a little gap about 1 inch or so between the back of the heels. Roll the shoulders back, roll the palms forward, broaden the collarbones. Inhale, lifting the hands up. And then exhale, folding forward. You can keep the knees straight or you can bend them initially. Inhale, lengthen the front body forward. And then exhale, plant the hands and step back into plank. Inhale, filling up with the breath. And then exhale, lower down. Hopefully you've been practicing the tutorial from last month And lowering down nice and smoothly. Stretch the legs out, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift, broaden collarbones. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, push through the hands, through knees, tuck the toes, and set yourself back into a nice down dog. First one of your practice, you may want to just walk through the knees. Feel how your hamstrings are feeling today, the backs of the calves. Sometimes it feels nice to swing the hips side to side. And then when you're ready to settle through the feet. Bend the knees quite a lot towards the mat. Really push down and slightly forward with the hands. And then exhale your chest towards your bent knees. Inhale, really lengthen up the whole of each arm. And then exhale, roll the sit bones towards the roof. Inhale, filling up with breath. Exhale, keeping the sit bones high, start to take the legs straight and soften the heels downward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come high onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump your feet towards your hands, look up. And then exhale, melt forward. Inhale, nice strong legs, big circle with the arms, look up towards your fingertips. And exhale, release the hands. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift lower belly as you lower down. Your choice, cobra or up dog. Inhale. Exhale, lift the lower belly to lift the hips up and over. A few nice long deep breaths here in your own time. Find your own rhythm. On your next inhale, come high onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step. Look up. Exhale, melt. Inhale, nice big circle with the arms, look up. And exhale. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly. Your choice, cobra or up dog. Inhale, broaden collarbones. Exhale, use the lower belly to lift you up and over. Few breaths, your own pace, your own timing. Next inhale, come high onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step. Look up. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, nice strong legs, long waist, long arms. And then exhale, release. Very nice. So coming into chair pose, so bend the knees, take the fingertips onto the floor. See if you can keep the knees together. If that feels really wrong for you, you can take the feet hip-width apart and have the knees also hip-width apart. So your choice. So inhale here, really lengthen the front body forward, and then exhale, lift the lower belly up and away from the thighs. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward, and then exhale, lift the lower ribs also up and away from the thighs. Inhale, and exhale, sit down a little lower with the bottom. Inhale, the arms directly in front of you. Exhale, put a little bit of weight through the back of the heels. Inhale, upper arms alongside the ears. And then exhale, slightly lift the chin. Inhale, reach forward. And then exhale, sit down through the bottom. Inhale, really open the chest. And then exhale, very, very slowly, release. And the reason I say slowly is because that's quite strong in the legs. And sometimes there's a desperation to come out. So just be very mindful. So that's your stable point, and we want to keep that nice and stable. So let's respect that. So chair pose with a little bit of a twist. So inhale, the arms down, and then exhale, taking the left hand onto the lower back, right hand onto the outer left knee, lengthen, and then exhale, twisting around, looking over your left shoulder. Stay here, or you can slide the elbow down, taking the hands in prayer. Inhale, lengthen, crown of the head, and then exhale, make sure you soften the left hip in so that your bottom is over the heels. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twisting around. Inhale one more time here, and then exhale, very slowly look down and release. Big sweep with the arms. And then exhale, coming down into chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you take your choice, hands or elbows. Lengthen forward. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, and then exhale. If your left knee's popped forward, just slide it back slightly and soften the right hip into the center. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, keep twisting. One more nice big breath in. And then exhale, looking down. Very slowly stand up. Big circle with the arms. And then exhale, soften forward. Nice relief for the legs. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, back into plank. Inhale, filling up here. And then exhale, lower down. Your choice, upward dog or cobra. And then exhale, taking yourself back into downward dog. Couple of breaths here. If you're feeling a little tired, you're very welcome to drop your knees for a couple of breaths. Inhale the right leg up, just parallel to the floor. And then looking forward, stepping it between your thumbs, coming up onto fingertips, taking a little bit of a lunge, looking forward, broadening collarbones, sending shoulder blades down the back. Your choice here. You can drop the back knee, or you can leave the knee up. We're going to come up either way. So lifting up. And then we're going to really strengthen the base by exhaling really strongly down through the front foot. Inhale, lengthen the waist. And then exhale, release strongly, sending that back heel behind you as the front knee stretches forward. Inhale, lengthen the waist. Exhale, draw the lower belly back, soften the lower ribs in. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, taking the arms just out shoulder height. Inhale, reach the fingertips. And then exhale, turn the palms up towards the roof. Feel your shoulders on the back there. Inhale, lengthen the fingertips. Exhale, turn the palms down. Taking some twist here, inhale. And then exhale, keep the arms out and just turn to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to the right. You won't quite turn as far, that's fine. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand side. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to the right, keeping the left arm in particular directly out from your shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. One more time, you're like a big washing machine, washing it all out. Inhale. And then exhale around to the side. Inhale. And then exhale around to the left-hand side, releasing the hands onto the waist. If you're on the back knee, come up now. So now that you've done your little washing machine, we're going to get rid of it all. So really strong through the front leg. Inhale, step forward, lift the hands up, and then exhale, wash it away, send it back. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, step back. Inhale, anything you don't need, lift it up, and then exhale, step back, send it away. One more time, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, arms up, one big last stretch here. Exhale, release the hands onto the waist. Turn the feet to the side of the mat. Take the feet wide and the feet parallel. Inhale, lift and lengthen the front body. And then exhale, taking yourself forward and taking the hands out like a big wide leg down dog. Keep the hips above the ankles rather than coming forward. And settle back here. Enjoy some nice length through the spine. So really lengthening the legs, kneecaps, just firm them up into the upper thighs. Walk the left hand so that it's pretty much just under your face. Take the right hand onto the sacrum. Just feel that your hips can drop back and forth one side to the other here. We actually just want to keep them really, really stable. This is your stable base. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, just twist the chest and feel that the back of the hips can stay stable. And take the right hand up. Inhale, lengthen fingertips. Exhale, take the right hand down. Inhale, left hand rises, hips are stable. And then exhale, take the left hand down. Inhale, lift the right arm. And then exhale. Inhale, lifting high. And then exhale, left hand comes down. One time, more time each side. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring the hands onto the waist, coming all the way up. Turning the feet round to the other side of the mat this time. Bring the hands up and taking them down. And nice little down dog here. Again, if you're tired, you can drop the knees onto the mat into child's pose and sit back. Otherwise, just hold here for a few nice breaths, down dog. Inhale high into the toes, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step. Lift and lengthen the torso here. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, nice big sweep of the arms, look up to the fingertips. And then exhale, release. Very nice. Other side, chair pose. So inhale, taking the hands down onto the mat. Really set the bottom as low as you can, broaden collarbones, lift belly away from thighs, lift lower ribs away from thighs, take the hands directly out from you, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, lift the upper arms by the ears. Inhale, broaden the chest, look up, exhale, sit down a little further. Inhale, reaching, exhale, inhale, and then exhale very slowly. Standing up, very nice. So taking a little twist, inhale, chair pose, exhale, your choice of twist, here or here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften right hip into the center, inhale, exhale, slide the left knee back a touch, inhale, exhale, twist open, inhale, and exhale, looking down, stand up very slowly. And exhale, back into chair pose, your choice of twist here. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, soften the left hip into the center. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, slide the right knee back a touch. Inhale. Exhale, open the chest to the roof. Inhale, lengthen the spine, enjoy it. And then exhale, look down, very slowly come up, circle the arms, what a relief. And then folding forward. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. And then exhale,
using the lower belly to lift you up and over here. Inhale the left leg up, parallel to the floor, and then exhale, step it forward between the knees, the thumbs, and then your choice again, knee down or knee up, depending how you want to work. Quite a lot of work through the tops of the legs, so this might be a nicer option if you're starting to get a bit of a sweat happening. Okay, so when you're ready, inhaling, taking the arms up, exhaling, stabilise through your base, so through the front leg, through the front foot. Inhale, exhale, stabilise through the back heel, really push that back, stretching the front of the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen the waist. Exhale, stabilise, belly draws in, lower ribs soften in. Inhale, lengthen the waist. Exhale, sit down a little bit more. Inhale, nice big deep breath here. Exhale, settle. One more big breath. Exhale, take the hands out to the side. Inhale, lengthen your wings. Exhale, turn the palms up to the roof. Inhale, really lengthen, feel the shoulder blades on the back. Exhale, turn the palms back down. Inhale here. Exhale, big washing machine. Wash out what you don't need. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, turn to the left. Not quite as far as the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last time, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands onto the waist. If you're tired, just drop the knee for a sec because we've got to wash it all out now. So stepping forward, inhaling, lift up what you don't need. And then exhale, get rid of it. Inhale. And then exhale, a couple more. And if there's nothing in your life that you don't really need, then just enjoy some big, bold movements. Inhale. And then exhale. One more for good luck. Inhale. And then exhale. Out it all goes. Couple more just to make sure nothing's lingering, and turning your feet to the center. Inhale and exhale, fold forward, keeping your hips above the ankles, stretch the hands out. And then just enjoy a nice long spine here. You can put a bit of weight back into the heels, send the hips back behind you, really lengthen the spine. Just imagine warm water cascading down your back, over the neck and the crown of the head. So either stay here, or if you want to enjoy a really nice upper back stretch, then lengthen the left fingertips forward, take the right hand and thread it through. Either take the fingertips onto the floor and twist, or if you can bend the left knee, hold the ankle, then re-straighten the leg and twist from that point. It really gets a nice twist into the upper back. Keep inhaling, lengthening the left hand forward, and exhaling, twisting through the spine, a nice gentle spiral. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, and exhale, just prop up the right hip. Inhale, and exhale. Last big inhalation here, and then exhale, slowly release, take the right hand forward, stretch the left hand through, either fingertips and twist here, or bend the right knee, reach for the ankle, re-straighten the right leg, inhale, lengthen forward, exhale, twist. Inhale, and then exhale, just prop up the left hip if it's dropped down a bit. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, really enjoy the upper back twist here. Inhale and exhale. One more big delicious breath here. And then exhale, release, stretch forward just one more time. Then creep your hands back, bring them up onto the waist. Inhale, coming up, stretching the arms out, and then exhale. Swing them down and set yourself back into downward dog. Or, of course, you can always drop the knees onto the mat if you'd like a little breather. Coming high into the toes, bend the knees, look forward and boing to the front of the mat, look up. And then exhale, melting down. Nice big sweep of the arms, look up. Enjoy that nice spaciousness through the body, and then exhale, release the hands down. So let's bring a little bit of twist and balance together. So lifting the right heel off the mat and just feel how everything transfers into the left foot. Inhale the right knee up, holding it here. Really anchor down evenly through the foot, so the big toe knuckle, the little toe knuckle, inner and outer heel, working here. So inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, settle the back body down. So your choice, you can either stay here and hold the knee if that's just enough for you. If you'd like to enjoy a bit of a twist with this, take the left hand onto the outer right knee, right hand onto the sacrum. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the belly in as you turn around to the right. Inhale, broaden collarbones. Exhale, soften shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen crown of the head. Exhale, lengthen tailbone slightly downwards. Inhale, length through the standing leg. And then exhale, stability through the standing foot. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Come back to center. And very gently take the right foot down. Very nice. So other side, just soften through the knees if you need to. Feet together, just lift the left heel off the floor. Feel the weight transfer evenly into the right foot. Lifting up the left knee, just cupping around that knee. Inhale, lift the knee, and then exhale, really anchor down through the right foot. Big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle, inner and outer heel. So either stay here and enjoy the balance, or taking right hand onto outer left knee, left hand onto sacrum. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, draw the belly in as you twist around to the left. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, really stabilize through the bottom foot. Inhale, lengthen up through the right leg. Exhale, belly is working for you here. Inhale, broaden collarbones. Exhale, soften shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, twist just a little more. One more big breath in. And then exhale, slowly come back to the front and release. Very nice. Okay, so just roll the shoulder blade back. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the legs into chair pose, which should feel very familiar by now. Inhale, reach. And exhale, release the hands and sit down. Very nice. Okay. So after all that work, all that washing out, all that releasing, we're now just going to take a really nice soft and restorative forward bend. So you can set this up a few ways. If you know you're quite tight in the hamstrings, you might want to sit onto a blanket or two, which is a nice way to work. Essentially, we're going to be here for a few minutes, so set yourself up in a position where you can just fold and melt forward. So that may mean a bolster or a couple of pillows under the knees. It's nice and soft here, and you can lean forward here, or you can even take a bolster on top of the legs and a blanket on top of the bolster or the pillows and fold forward this way. So initially we'll start quite strong in the legs, so wherever your legs are, just flex the feet, feel a bit of energy through the legs. And we will be here a few minutes, so find a spot if you take a few moments to set that up. And gradually over the few minutes, we'll just start to let go, let go, let go. Eventually our feet can just fall, and amazingly your body will just fall into this. And it's actually a beautiful restorative posture. As you settle in here, after all the work you've done stabilising, after all the work you've done letting go, this is a really nice time to invite into your life those things that will serve you. So just take that into your mind, and a little bit of a contemplation here as you just let go and melt. You can soften the breath a bit, but just see if you can make it a nice, slightly longer than normal breath. Find a nice rhythm to the breath, very soothing way to breathe here. So little by little, just releasing a bit more, you can start to soften the legs, soften the feet, readjust any of your props if you feel like your body can just melt a little further forward. About 5 more breaths here, so just really, really enjoy them. Very soft, really let your body just melt down, enjoy. And then very slowly start to make your way out of your pose. Very slowly start to take any props off to the side. And make your way down onto your back. Just one more last gentle twist before we finish up. So drawing your right knee into your chest, lengthening your left leg along the mat. Nice gentle squeeze through the right knee, and then exhale, taking the right knee over to the left, letting the left leg just roll out. You can lift the left shoulder blade off the floor and just nozzle your upper back onto the mat a bit more, lengthen the right arm out. So you can either look up or you can look over your right shoulder. And then very slowly rolling into center. Draw both knees into the chest. And lengthen the right leg along the floor. Gentle amount of pressure onto the left knee, squeeze it in. And then taking the left knee over to the right. You can take the knee all the way to the floor or rest it on a blanket whatever feels good for your body. Lifting the right shoulder blade off the mat slightly and just nuzzling your upper back more comfortably onto the mat. So you can look directly up, or you can look over your left shoulder. And then returning to centre. One more little squeeze of the knees in. A little bit of a hug for yourself. And then taking the legs down and straightening them out for Shavasana. This is the best yoga pose. Taking the hands up towards the roof, the palms, just letting the legs and the feet fall out. Closing the eyes. Feeling some heaviness through the legs, through the hips and pelvis. That's your steady base that's worked so hard. Feeling a bit of a lightness through the spine as you've twisted and released. And soft through the forehead, through the head, through the back of the head onto the mat. Taking a few moments here to rest, and I am going to just read a nice little poem for you which is called Let Go. So just stay lying down, keep the eyes closed and enjoy. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold, the holding of plans or dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will only result in struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Let go. Let it all go and flow with the grace that washes through your days, whether you received it gently or with all your quills raised to defend against invaders. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the explanations that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go, and the wave's crest will carry you to unknown shores beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it all go and find the place of rest and peace and certain transformation. So just taking a few deeper breaths. Bring some movement to your wrists, to your ankles. Taking the arms overhead for a nice big stretch along the mat. Stepping the feet in, drawing the knees up, rolling over to the right, and coming to sit. So just taking a moment again with the hands at the heart. Feeling the work, the strength, the steadiness through the base. Feeling the lightness as you've twisted and released through your practice today. And just feel comforted knowing that you have all the tools within you to let go of whatever isn't serving you. And you've got all the tools that you need to welcome into your life that which does serve you. Namaste.